Rubber Ducky here. Welcome to episode 3 of the German campaign in Close Combat 3. The march to 500 subscribers is well underway, and I couldn't do it without you. While you're here, click the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications. Everyone's excitement and support has been amazing, and it's really getting me into the fight, so stay tuned. It's day 3, and our battle briefing is the following. One final push will put you in Lvov. Cross one more river, and you can bring this operation to a successful close. Your command is still attached to the 24th Motorized Division. Intelligence indicates a series of hills east of the river can cover both river crossings, although you'll have no forest to conceal your advance. You can use positions in the hills west of the river to sweep the Bolshevist support units from their positions. Try to utilize the bridgehead north of the ford. If you haven't yet encountered the enemy's deadly medium tank, be alert. You might see it here. Consequently, you might want to upgrade your AT firepower, armor or AT guns. After you get across the river, watch out for flanking fire from the valleys east of the river. You've made it to the doorstep of your objective. Now kick in the door and take Lvov. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map and see what they're talking about. So, it looks like the bridge down here is this point, and then this is the ford that they're talking about to the north. If we take it, it goes on this road up over the hill, and then we've got kind of an exposed area across this, but we would have the advantage of going across the hills. We would have to worry about fighting up them, but it would help us keep the high ground. Alright, and our requisition, this will probably still be the slowest part for me as I learn the units and take in all the information you guys have been offering, but I am figuring out the refit a little bit. I noticed that our armored car, obviously it got blown up in the last battle, but it says no vehicle. So for 44 points, we can get a new armored car. And what we pay, I think we paid 57. So I'm also thinking that would give us our 4th crew member back. This tank we can upgrade to a Panzer III for 23 points. It is talking about needing to still upgrade in case we come across their armor, so that might be worthwhile. We've got 71 points to currently work with. So if we take this for 23, and we need to still upgrade the armored car, that's most of our points right there. We could retire the car, but I kind of like the idea of keeping it. So 23 here, and we're down to 48. Maybe we don't worry about the one dead guy in the rifle squad. And yeah, we still can't refit the guy, but somebody mentioned that like the yellow will heal over time. So I guess we just have to worry about it. If we retire this though, we won't get back nearly as many points, but those 7 points do take us up to 55. And then maybe instead of that armored car, we do something else altogether. I like it. I want to get used to using it, but right now it's vulnerable, and I don't think I'm staying on top of controlling my units enough to micromanage that. So we could do an AT gun. I don't know. There's nothing else really available. There's the only elite infantry is still the sniper. So the only other infantry that could do anything is the Schutzen, and I don't know that that's what I want to do. Flamethrowers 45. A tank is too much, and half tracks aren't as helpful. I kind of feel like the AT gun's better than a half track, but only because I want to just sit it in the back, and if they have a tank that comes up to the bridge or something like that, like I've got something to hold it down, and that's his only role, is just to cover that advance. Before committing to that, let's look at this. So it would be 2 points to refit the Schutzen Molotov guys with just the extra missing man. So I think we do that. That's still 53. That's enough for an AT gun or whatever. And if we take the 5 centimeter, it's cheap enough because our tank option, a light tank Mark II, I don't know that that's really going to help us if they've got this, mighty T-34 that we don't already want to fight. But for 50, that's a tank. I really don't know if there's a reason not to take the AT gun. And then obviously we could upgrade this Panzer to a Mark III. That's 24. So there's half of our points, but then that wouldn't leave us enough to buy something else. I think our best bet is to just use the points we've got and get a new unit, an additional unit, instead of trying to upgrade our tanks still. I do want to upgrade them, but I think we need to kind of fill out the roster more than we need to upgrade those. So I like the 5 cm. And if we look at this real quick, we've got, like, if I put it back here, like, I don't know, way back there, and just straight line it right there down the bridge, I kind of like that more than the upgraded tank. So let's take that, and then if it's a complete utter failure, live and learn, I guess. Apparently, I also wasn't paying attention, but the light tank will be ready for the winter, so we got that going if we don't lose it. We can take a recon. We've got 12 points left. We could take them for 10. I don't know that that's as helpful here. Like, we're not on the defensive and we're not in close quarters. So I don't know if the MP40s are as helpful to us as rifles, tanks, etc. I don't know if I hang on to those 12 points and see what happens going forward. They don't get us enough to get an upgrade for Brunner, for our commander. So I don't think maybe spending them is the way to go right now. Let's see what happens with this. I don't think the recon is going to be the unit that saves the day. We either win this battle with what we've got or we don't win this battle. And I kind of want to get half the units sort of up at the top. And if this guy, I mean, that bridge wall is going to block his view a little bit, so I might have to adjust him a little bit. But for right this minute, let's move some of these guys up here out of the way. I kind of like the idea of having a separate force that can kind of flank them on the hills. That way, if we do start taking fire from up there, we've got somebody to put fire back on them. I think these 2 tanks and some infantry. We'll put this Mark III, I don't know, just out of the way real quick. He can still see into those tents pretty decent. And then Schutzen, I don't know, somewhere right here, this like hedgerow or whatever we got down here. Get a little bit of cover there, hide them behind it. Brunner kind of supporting them. Other Schutzen there. Oh, I was thinking we had one more Schutzen squad, don't we? What? There we go. Here we go. Had to figure out what the hotkey was to turn the map off. We do have another Schutzen squad, so we will move infantry up here. I was starting to think we weren't going to have somebody. I think 2 tanks and 1 infantry squad, that's going to be awesome for flanking. There are a little bit of trees, a little bit of cover, but we'll get on the hill, and then we'll be able to look into that next valley. So now it's just going to come down to how aggressive they are to start and what we've got ready for them. All right, nothing immediately happening. All right, we're going to move up a little bit. I hate doing that because it seems like as soon as I move up, that's when the mortars... What? Who's shooting at me? Oh, armored car. Armored car. We can't hit him. Other tank. AT gun. Let's see. Where'd he go? And he can't see up there anyway. Tank. I can't click on the map. I want to be able to click on the map and get the camera up there. Okay. Tank. Fire. It's kind of a long shot. I hear mortars. Oh, right on our AT gun. That sucks. Now the AT gun. Oh, perfect. The AT gun could hit him. Alright, armor car's down. That crew's retreating. Mortars are coming from the back of Hill 101, I think. Alright, tank's going to move up. We're going to support with infantry. We're also going to move these 2 squads over here to the hill. Kind of cover that from the elevated position. The AT gun is surviving. There's nothing we can do about it if it doesn't, so good luck. We're getting a little bit of movement up here, so let's get these tanks rolling. Alright. You know, that mortar might be coming from further north than I was thinking. I thought it was further southeast, but I think it's closer to that bunker. I wonder if that's what the tank's shooting at, if he could see something that's not on the minimap. Okay, so we've kind of crested this hill. We don't see anything right now. We do have limited visibility with the tanks, so we're going to throw them on defend for a minute. We hear that mortar again, somewhere in the bunker region, or behind this hill that he's on. Let's move this tank across. Infantry, get moving across. We got one tank covering the bunker in the hill. So, is the bunker, is it just there, or is it like a building, like any other building, you know? Like, can I hide inside of it? We got a red unit up there moving. See that? Let's get these guys going. Keep the units advancing. They're already engaging. Alright, they are shooting. Oh, we took a casualty in the rifle squad. Let's get them off the face of the hill. I wonder if that's the mortar team. Maybe that's the mortar team. Let's hustle over here real quick. Oh, we got him. Nope, mortars are still firing. Alright, and then they're still dropping mortars on them. They need to get down to where they can't be seen. Hopefully that'll stop them. So just keep them moving across the valley floor. I do need to get my own mortars. I'm going to need smoke screens myself. I don't know where the shot came from. Oh, it is the bunker. So yes, I can't target it. But apparently you can go inside the bunker. So that's cool. Kind of interesting to have like fortifications. We got that one guy crawling over there on hill 119, but he just got ripped off. That's what we want to see. Okay, you guys keep moving. Tank, move over here where that guy was. Sweep the backside of that hill if we can. I'd like to support him with infantry, but I don't want them to wait for the infantry. The bunker's quiet too, so I wonder if we actually quieted him down. Oh! Smoke. What's smoke? Why can't I move? Alright. So my move buttons don't work, and... Oh, move's grayed out. Oh, it says it's immobilized. Okay, so it got hit, and that's my bad. I'm just still learning where to find all this information. So it says it right there in front of me. And of course, it got immobilized in the best spot possible, right at the mouth of the bridge. So that's going to be wonderful. Hopefully the infantry can fit around it. I wonder if it's the bunker, if they had AT rifle that got me, or if it's like one of these buildings that's close to me, but nobody's shooting at me from there. At least not right now. I don't know when they got me, but that kind of sucks. I wasn't really paying attention. But I never saw that coming, so I got to be more alert. All right, we got that hill. Who's shooting? Oh, on the hill. There we go, right in front of us. Go ahead and engage them. Yep, just like that. Okay, both of them are dead. We got more guys right below us. Panzer, you can engage them? Alright, retreat back, get away from them. They are shooting at the bunker again. So, either they weren't dead or more units have repopulated it. We got those guys killed. We want to keep that frontal armor towards the bunker. And I don't know if we dare take the tanks down there. I kind of feel like they got to get some position where they can shoot at it. But I don't want to be right on it. Our infantry is finally starting to, you know, catch up a little bit. He's at the bottom of the hill up there. Oh, guys in the trench. Hold on. We'll go check on our infantry in just a moment. We'll kill these guys first. Okay. Easy kills. Right down the trench. Alright, let's point at the bunker again. And then there they are. So, yep, they're at the base of the hill. They're almost up. Somebody's shooting at these guys. Are they in these buildings and I can't see them? I mean, I got infantry there. I got a tank there. Nobody seems to be aware that there's anybody nearby. So that's why I'm inclined to think it's not here. Yep, it is. It's somewhere. Where'd that come from? Was it this bottom one? I don't know. Move up here. Get out of their line of sight. So much for a Blitzkrieg. We are stalled right here, and it's not going well. If we can get this AT gun moved up just a little bit, I want him to have direct line of sight to the bunker. I'm not seeing any enemy armor. We had that armored car, but it's gone. So I'm wondering if that's all they had, because I feel like if they had a tank, it would have made itself known by now. So I kind of feel comfortable moving the AT gun up just enough that he's got line of sight on the bunker. And that will give us some support as we move these tanks down a little bit, and we'll move the infantry in. This is our chance to find out if the infantry can make it across the bridge around the tank. And we do have this enemy unit back here somewhere. We see it. It's got to be in this building or something. Rifle squad's taking casualties. Okay. So there's still a unit down here that we don't see, and it's picking us off. Okay, it's coming from that building straight across. Shoot at that. I didn't know that they could hide that well. I mean, he's like shooting at us from very close, and we still do not see him on the map. So that's something I'm gonna have to watch out for. Is, you know, they can be right in front of me and not know that they're there. Like, nobody's responding like they're there. Okay. Infantry, you guys shoot. Maybe get up there. Get up there. If the tank can keep him pinned, maybe we can cross. Move fast, guys. Move fast. Hang on. They're doing their thing. Let's let them do their thing before I screw them up and give them another order. This tank, I don't know, like, put some shots in here too, or... Oh, we got shooting behind us. There we go. Too much going on. Too much going on. All right. Our infantry showed up. They're ready to sweep this hill, get all the trenches cleared out. We got tanks covering every angle. This battle's kind of starting to get away from me here. I need to get it back under control, and I need to start being a little bit more methodical. I had a plan, and I didn't follow my plan as I expected to, so that's my fault. You guys get up there. I don't know what grenade range is, but we are getting mowed down. Oh, I'm throwing them all into the fray. None of them are going to survive. There's the target. There's the target. Engage that target. He can't shoot through the building. I was kind of hoping that these Schutzen would get close enough that they'd throw some grenades in there, but it's not working. So either the range is different, the trigger is different. I don't know. Some smoke. I don't know why we can't smoke with the tank. Says we can, but I don't know why it's blacked out. So I'll have to figure that out. Okay, we got a surrenderee. It seems like that's the last guy that was there, so I want to do the dirty thing and shoot the guy that surrendered because he's caused me so much grief, but we'll play it fair and not execute prisoners at this point. We'll wait till the frustration really sets in. Not that I would condone that kind of behavior. Alright, so I thought this cannon would move like in a minute, maybe two. It's been like 5. I don't know, maybe it hasn't, but it's been a good minute, and that guy's still on the move. So there goes that plan to use the tank or the AT gun for cover for the tanks. But as I was saying before, I want smoke screens. I want the mortars. So that's something I'm going to have to add into the repertoire somewhere. Let's get these tanks covering the buildings. And then we've got infantry moving up. Oh, okay, there we go. We achieved a decisive victory in this battle. And that's pretty exciting. You know, I didn't think it was that big of a win, but okay. Looks like we have 0 killed leaders, 1 wounded leader, 4 infantry killed, 3 wounded. So that's not too bad, but let's see what the operation debriefing has to say, because we are on the up and up. So at the operational level, we have a total victory. Our force strength is up 10, opponent's casualties is up 10, ground eye control is up 20, his are the inverse of those. I'm not sure how that relates to me and my score, but, you know, we've got +4 promotion points in our campaign debrief. We need 1 more point for our promotion. And so far through our 3 battles, we've got 1 killed leader, 4 killed infantry for total of 5 losses and 5 wounded casualties. But we've killed 17 of theirs and 23 wounded and taken 5 prisoners. So that's pretty solid. Let's see what our roster looks like and see how the breakdown shakes out with our units. All right, our command element, led by Brunner, everybody's okay, and experience is going up. Rifle squad, they took some casualties. Strength's going down, health's going down. We got 2 wounded, 1 KIA. Next rifle squad, they really took some casualties. That one's basically a write-off. Third one, that was the element that was up north, I guess, and they took no casualties at all. Tanks, we got 1 critically wounded driver, 1 lightly wounded assistant, and then our Panzer 38, everybody's okay. Panzer 35, everybody's okay. AT gun took a loss. One of the assistants there, I guess he was the gunner. Do other men line up and take that gunner role, or if the gunner's dead in the AT gun, will it not fire? If you know, let me know. It doesn't look like any kills with our infantry so far. But when we get down here, Mark III has 12 total kills through the operation and 3 kills in this fight. Panzer 38, 7 kills and 3 kills this fight. Panzer 35, 1 kill total. The AT gun does have 1 kill for a tank, so I'm guessing that was really the armored car, but that counts as a tank, not a vehicle. And then in our history, I don't really know what we'll see here, so I don't know what I'm looking for, but it kind of looks like nothing is listed, so not sure what we'll find. Medals, only medals we've got are wound badges. Nobody's earned a medal yet. All in all, we made it through that first operation pretty successfully. We did make it to promotion. We're now first sergeant. And our current victory level through the campaign is total victory. If only it ended right here. Realistically, though, I had some missteps, but I was able to identify what went wrong. So hopefully I'll be more aware in the future. I also picked up that AT gun, kind of expecting to fight their T-34, but we never saw it. So we're going to save that experience for the future. I think this was a solid learning experience, and I gained a little insight into each unit. We do need to respect their AT rifle, and I also have to assume that once the AT gun is placed, it's basically staying put. When we fight our next battle, we are going to be starting a new operation, though. So click the subscribe button and stick around for that. We'll get to see where this one goes, but for now, thanks for watching, keep the comments coming, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, everyone.